Okay, so I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to see if you guys can hear me real quick because I wanted to go over what I'm doing for my recovery protocol. Um, because I just think it's something that's important. Because I just think it's something that's important. Because I just think it's something that's important. Sweet. Okay. That is working. Good. Um, cool. Let me see. How can I bring something over onto this screen here? Maybe you guys can see it. Maybe you can't. So let's share my screen. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Sweet. So since I hurt myself, I wanted to create just a quick kind of protocol that's going to help me go over this. And it's what I'm going to be doing to repair my bicep. Okay. So it's what I kind of built out. It's a quick overview. I'll make sure I link this document in my, just so you can kind of look at it and follow along. If you have like a pain like this, right? The overview, to rebuild my strength, get my tendon integrity back, post bicep tear. I haven't gotten surgery yet, so we're still kind of working on. You kind of see some of that bruising still, quite a bit. Yeah, so I just want to kind of go over how I'm going to do this, right? Once I get surgery, we'll kind of reassess this first 0 to 6 weeks, but the entire 0 to 6 weeks is basically what it's going to be. Phase one is our protection phase, right? We're going to protect this. I do wear a sling. I have it over here. I wear a little bit of time each day. Slings fucking suck, and we all know it. For the first 0 to 6 weeks, built basically to protect the tendon. We're going to try to just continue to reduce inflammation and maintain a little bit of mobility. So I can still move my arm, right? It's not the best, but it's what I do. I'll make sure once I get surgery, I'll be wearing a brace basically as long as I need to. Excuse me. But one of the things that I can do, it's one thing I'm going to keep going to the gym. I don't want to fucking miss out on work, right? So I can still do scapular work, mostly with like a band or something. Honestly, if I take a band, put it behind my elbow, and still pull the scap back, right? And just hold it, make sure we're not hurting ourselves. Still do grip stuff and just maintaining grip maintenance, so that way once I do get back to pulling, I still have decent grip strength. Shoulder retraction, grip squeezes, and some really, really light, probably not sled drags. We do have a sled at the gym. I have been wanting to get on it, so this is probably a really good time to do it. Phase two, this is after the 6 weeks, 8 weeks. It's light strength stuff and range of motion. All right, we got to try to get our range of motion back. Because when I tore my right bicep, the way they do it, they drill a hole, they stick the tendon in through, they repair it. It's super tight, and so the whole time you're really just trying to get range of motion back into your arm. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And this is going to be done through curls, mostly with like a really light band, some supination drills. I like to take a band, hold it at tension, hold it at tension, and we're going to turn, right? Just turn and hold it, turn. Pronation, supination, we're going to continue to work our forearms and let it kind of pull on us, holding, resisting, keeping it controlled. So, yeah, that'll be what we do. And then phase 3, it's our return to strength phase. This is after about 12, 13, 14 weeks to 24 and further on. Once we are basically recovered completely, we're going to start really bringing this stuff home. Progressive loading, I'm thinking 50 to 60%, and then 5% each week after that. 3 to 5. So 5% is kind of what I'm aiming for. And that's what I think most people should aim for. But if you need to go down to 3%, that's fine. We're still going to continuously, every single week, as long as we're doing what we're supposed to do, we're going to be able to get our strength back up until we can get full chain stability. What does that mean? So from scap, shoulder, through the bicep, through your forearm, and through your wrist, all the way through to be able to pull and press, to be able to do a full range of motion curl. I'm a big fan of like stretch, like lengthened curls, sitting on like a incline bench, letting that weight pull and curl. So we're going to really try, this is a few months down the road, getting back to doing that. And then doing pull-ups, rows, and ultimately doing deadlifts. Deadlift was the movement that tore my bicep. I will get back to doing deadlifts. It's just plain and simple. I'm not going to stay away from it. All right, here's some guidelines. The progression rule, 5-ish% load per week once I'm pain-free, right? This is after surgery. There's no more pain. And we're just kind of progressing. That's when we can start going 3 to 5% per week. All right. Pain, it's 2 out of 10, right? This is your normal pain scale. Hey, 1 to 10, how much pain are you in? If we start going over a 2, we back it off. We want to make sure that once our bicep is repaired, we're getting as much recovery as possible and not allowing us to be in a lot of pain. Recovery, obviously, this is all normal stuff here. This is the normal shit. Sleep 7 to 9 hours. Nobody ever gets that. I don't ever get that, but we're going to try. A lot of protein in our diet so that we can continuously repair and build. We actually have collagen protein here. My girlfriend takes collagen protein. It's great. We also have vitamin C, and so we're going to do some of that stuff. And then, so stuff to avoid, some early heavy eccentrics, aggressive supinating, and, eagle lifting. I love the eagle lift. I'm a fucking fan of it, dude. Right? We just go out there and just horse some heavy fucking loads. But we're hurt. We're injured. So let's avoid it. And heavy eccentrics. So, like I said, I was back squatting, which is nice because your arm is still in a back squat position. You're holding it. It's not that bad. But we're not going to do anything where, we have some sort of eccentric really pulling and tugging on the arm. No heavy, aggressive supination. So we can still do some light banded work, but we're not going to do anything crazy. All right. So this is the criteria it takes to return to lift, right? Returning to actually lifting. We're going to go when we're full range of motion and pain-free. All right. Those two things need to be together, right? When the strength is close to 90%-ish of my right arm. So my left arm's hurt. Once it gets close to 90%-ish of my left arm, the strength back, that's when I'll be able to start lifting again. Once again, after surgery, we start doing physical therapy. When they start to be like, hey, we think we're good, then we'll go to it. And then the last part is no swelling. So eating a diet that's going to reduce inflammation, no swelling, icing, ibuprofen, stuff like that. And there's no tenderness. That's another thing, because even if it has a little swelling, we could have some tenderness, right? But we don't want it. So we want to kind of reduce that. All right. I just want to go over this again. I'm posting down in the description here, and hopefully this helps somebody else, because I think it's going to help me. Just something easy to follow, and yeah, we'll get back after it. From Mike, strength through violence, boy.